Juju's in the craft room, come and see. It's Mama Juju crafting, chatting full of glee, playing her day away in her own.
Hey my chickadees, welcome back to the back 40. Okay, we have our 12 and 12 finished stuff. We've got it all done. Alright, I have my setup ready for the 2025. I have Marlene here, and we went and looked at her. Marlene, we put her together. This is going to be our 2025 book. I have this in here for the forward, and I put some things in to use in her. And then I jumped down to January. I put that in here so far on the first page. And then on this first big page here is where I thought we would do our word of the year, which is focus. So I went and put together and done some stuff for that. Now, part of our new process for 2025 is going to be using the project board or the mood board. So I have recycled some old file folders and put them in here and cut them down, and then this is where we will use to do and make our mood board. So for my name of the year mood board, I just went through and put how I wanted stuff, and you know, kind of where I would put stuff, and if I would use words or pictures and that kind of thing to make the mood board. And then when we do our journals or our art projects, we can use one of the mood boards for that. So that is going to be one way that we plan and focus on our stuff, because our word of the year is focus. We're going to focus on this. And the other thing we have is I have one notebook that I am going through and writing and putting our stuff in. And this notebook is where I'll go through and put in my notes and stuff that I'm looking in or looking about or thinking about doing or anything like that, of that nature. And we'll put that in this notebook so it'll all be in one kind of common book place. And then, so this is where I went through and was looking about the surrealism and all of that. So that's, you know, the one notebook that we'll use for that. All right. So our word of the year is focus. Now, part of my focusing was to use and be able to get to things that I want to be able to use and include more in our artwork. And so we did our color books. You know, we went through and collected our color book, and we got that one done. I also went through and did the stamp book. So we have one that has all of our stamps in it. And all of our stamps are listed in here, and each stamp has a number to it. So I can flip through here and see what stamps I have and what I want to use. And when I want to use it, all I have to do is look and say, okay, that's in stamp 87. That's in stamp 1C, which means the first one in the clear bucket. So that is our stamp organization. All right, so we did our colors and our stamps and organized them. I've been working, y'all, just because I didn't do a journal this month outside of this one did not mean I wasn't working. This one is our Etsy shop. It has all of our Etsy digitals, which, you know, I think I got a digital problem. But it has all of our Etsy digitals on here. Because then I went through, and if I had labels or numbers, I put the green tab on it. And then if it was a holiday, I put a blue tab on it. So just to kind of, you know, help move it faster for some of them. But that is all. Look at that, y'all. Where's the camera? Look at that. That is ridiculous. Some of them I bought 2 and 3 times. I really liked them. Didn't know I had them and bought them and went shopping again. Some done them and bought them again. And then we have our die cuts, and we have the die cut ones and stencils. So here are my stencils, and it has a number associated to the stencil in the stencil bucket. So I went through and just did stencil on each of these. And then in the die cuts, I got a little tired. So what I did was I just took pictures. Like I started out with the die cuts on that, and then I started just doing pictures of the stencils, and did that and put the pictures there of all my stencils. I mean die cuts. So I took each of my stencils and did a sample of what the stencil looked like, and then the die cuts I just took some pictures of what the die cuts look like. So I have the die cuts organized as well. So we've got the die cuts, our stencils, our stamps, all organized. I also took my ephemera and organized it that we would be using. That's Grammy. Okay, and I took my stamp collection and my stamps, and I went through, and all of my stamps I had, I found these stamps, and this was, I thought, a good deal. It was a 20 pack of the mini pack there for the ring binder, and then I had these left that you're supposed to slide behind there, and they're really thick, nice cards. One side's kind of slick, the other's not. I thought these might be good to use to make little inchies or twinchies on. They're 1x5s, so these are 1x5s. So you could cover them up with the edge. Put these in the middle and maybe make some cards out of them. Or you could use them to go behind if you need them to go behind your cards to stamps. But these are put in here like all my Christmas, my medical, and my cartoon, black and white cartoon ones that I had. And then these are the Queen, and then people. And then these are stamps that have people on them in art, and flowers and floral, and animals, and planes and trains and automobiles. And then either all the same kind like love, or if it was some separate ones that were cute, they kind of went out by themselves. And then these are all colored. I put all the purple ones with the different color purples together. And then the browns and the orange and reds, put those together. And then the greens and blues. And then I went through and had my American flags. I put the American flags and U.S. stuff together. And then this was some that Stella Bug had that she got off her package from her fairy guide angel. And she wanted to keep them, so we took them all off the box and put them in here. So she has her little section here. And, Juju might want to use one or two of them too. So we have that for our stamps. Then I have some big ones that wouldn't fit in here that I put on this side of the world. And it is, if they're too big to go in here, or if they were on paper with the stamp, like this one has the postage markings and stuff on it, I just stuck them in here in one of these stencil stamp holders. And then the ones that came with the bag, I just put in here like that to hold those there. So that's the used stamp collection. And then the other one you'll see in our boxes, I used binders and separated our stuff and labeled them. Everything has a label on it so we can find it. And then we have our collage to the right and to the left. Papers to the right and our fussy cut collages and everything to the left. So we are ready, y'all. We are ready. Okay? Alright, well, I don't want the videos to be too long. This was kind of an informational one. And these are, the next one we will do will be the one where we make our focus page. I've been collecting stuff to put on it to make our page for the word of the year. So the next video I'll do will have our word of the year on it. And we'll put that in here. And the only other thing I want to do for 2025 is to focus and hone in, be more intentional, to improve and build on to the art style that I found this year through all my experiments and the things I really like to do, and kind of hone in and improve those. All right, let's see what happens this coming up year. I'll see y'all on the next go round. Bye, my chickadees.